You're 400 pounds, you are fark to the end. Now, if you want to unfark yourself, drink more Diet Pop. I said it. Diet foods, diet drinks. Whatever you did, it did whatever it did to you. Whatever sloppy mess you are right now, the bag of milk that you are, you did it to yourself. And so if you think,
oh my God, Diet Pop is going to make it worse?
Could it get any worse?
I drink a lot of diet soda. Why? 2 reasons. Number 1, diet soda is delicious. Number 2, it is basically neutral for your health.
Exactly. I like how he put this. It's neutral for your health. It's not technically healthier than anything. It's not like it's healthy to drink Diet Pop, but it's also not like horrible. Now, some of you think it is, and if you think it, don't drink it. But if you're overweight, if you're 400 pounds, you've already fucked yourself up. You're already fucked. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. You've already had too much sugar, clearly, and or fat, and or calories. You've eaten too much. You're 400 pounds, you are fark to the end. Now, if you want to unfark yourself, drink more Diet Pop. I said it. Diet foods, diet drinks. Whatever you did, it did whatever it did to you. Whatever sloppy mess you are right now, the bag of milk that you are, you did it to yourself. And so if you think,
oh my God, Diet Pop is going to make it worse?
Could it get any worse? I'm asking you. If it couldn't really get any worse, then why not do something about it? Try the Diet Pop. Try having lower calorie dense foods. Try eating some vegetables and some fruit, some low calorie Greek yogurt, low fat meats. Rinse the hamburger. Try it. I dare you. You're going to lose weight. I know you are. If you want some help, can't afford Ozempic, perhaps it's $1,000 a month, whatever. You can get GLP Max from HCLT supplements. It can reduce your appetite by 20%. It's not going to cut it down to nothing. 20% is a lot. If you're at an 8 out of 10 hunger and now you're at a 6 out of 10, it's a little bit less. Instead of the chips, you've got the baked Lays or what have you, or even better, you got the Smart Pop popcorn. If you actually put into work what I suggest, remember, I have my own freaking diet book, the Circle Diet Book. I spent so much time writing a book, getting it all set out, all laid out. It's simple, easy. It might take you 6 hours, maybe 8 if you're a slow reader to read. It's not like it's fine, tiny little words. It explains everything, exactly how to lose weight and keep it off for the rest of your life. And the book isn't expensive. I think it's like $40, maybe it's $6. I don't know. There's that version in the PDF. If you just sat down and read it, not saying go on to Reddit, that's probably your problem. You spend too much time on Reddit. You spend too much time scrolling, doom scrolling the internet, not learning anything. Like, stop watching stupid TV shows. Stop scrolling on internet, seeing stupid shit. I notice I've been doing this all the time now. I start swiping down and I see this 30-second clip and then another, and then 20 minutes have gone by and I'm like, what did I just do? Learn a new language. Spend time with your loved ones. Stop wasting your life. Instead of swiping down on the internet, go for a walk, or make it a rule. You can only swipe while doing cardio. Every time you want to scroll the internet, you do cardio. You're going to be shredded. Get this book, get the freaking cookbook, and start losing weight right now. Code Greg, 15% off.
Pure protein bars. I have no public or private affiliation with the brand. However, 21 grams of protein, 15 grams of net carbs.
The problem with that pure protein bar is that it's very, very small.
That's what she said.
Now, I'm not talking about the size of Wes Watson or perhaps myself or Mike Isertel's heights. I know that we're very small. But when it comes to eating food, schmuck servings, as the Iron Musket once quoted, they're not good. The schmuck servings, the small servings, it's not filling enough. For example, my protein bars are 70 grams, very big. So only about 230. In comparison, for example, the Anabar, I believe it's 65 grams, about 285 calories. And so the bar is smaller, and I saw them the other day, and I was like, I don't want to eat that just because it has so many calories for how small it is. And so you're trying to eat bigger portions because bigger things are more filling. When Dr. Mike had that 9-inch cucumber, and it's only like 100 calories, it's very filling. In comparison, the little pure protein bar for 180 calories, although the macros are good, it's very small. I would need to eat the whole box. It's not filling enough. And so try to consume foods that are more filling. Foods filling, the 2 F's. If you can do that, vegetables, fruits, lower calorie things, and so on, you're gonna have so much more of an easy time to lose weight.
Blue raspberry. It has 0 fat, cool, 0 protein, cool, 34 grams of carbs, of which 32 are sugars.
Exactly. I'm with Mike here. I mean, I agree with everything he's saying. Like, you think I'm just arguing with him here? I'm agreeing with what he's saying. Do you know how moronic it is to buy sugar juice? I mean, it's just sugar juice. It's like 34 or 36 grams of sugar in a cup, 1 cup. What if you're drinking a liter a day? It's like 500 calories of just sugar in water. If you had just switched from that to like the lower calorie sweetened beverages or just water, it's 500 calories less per day. That's a pound of fat in a week from just having a liter less sugar juice. Like, they're all the same. Whatever juice you're drinking. And I'm going to go so far as to say, don't even buy orange juice or apple juice. I've been saying this for years. It's full of sugar. If you want to have an orange, have the orange. If you want to have an apple, eat an apple. Apple juice, it's a special way to concentrate the calories into easily digestible form in water. Is water good for you? Of course it is. The hydration effect of the apple juice, it's obviously going to help. But all that extra sugar, unless you're a cyclist, a marathon runner, perhaps you're doing triathlons and so on, and you need those extra sugar calories, it's probably not benefiting you. And so if you're at a healthy weight, you're at 15% body fat for men, 25% body fat for women, and you're drinking sugar, I'd say just keep doing it. It's no big deal. But if you're morbidly obese and you consume this, you're automatically an idiot and or a moron. You get to pick the one that you want to be. I don't care which one it is, but you are one of those things. Like, I can't get over how stupid that you are. Like, if you actually do this, it's just moronic. It'd be like coughing up a lung and smoking a pack of cigarettes a day and coughing all the time and then complaining that you're coughing. Would that make sense? And so don't complain about being fat, being out of shape, complaining about your looks, that you can't get a girlfriend. Don't complain about none of this shit if you drink juice. I blame the juice.
I'm about to reach for, Crystal, there's so many choices.
0 sugar. This is the key. I mean, if all you take away from this video is to stop drinking sugar-laden beverages and switch to the 0 sugar ones, then I've done my job. Just that one thing is such a low-hanging fruit that if you do it, you have so much power to lose weight. I remember when I first started bodybuilding and I started learning about calories, and my dad was overweight and he didn't know how to lose weight. And I said, do you know how much sugar is in those pops? And so he was drinking 2 liters of regular Pepsi a day. That's 840 calories. And he switched to Diet Pepsi. And for the first week or 2, I remember he was saying it didn't taste as good. And then he got used to it. And to this day, he still drinks Diet. If you make that switch, you're going to lose over 1.5 pounds of fat a week. Over 80 pounds of fat in a year. Now, obviously, you're going to replace those calories with something else. You're not drinking the pop. You're drinking Diet Pop instead. But that's 840 extra calories of other shit you get to eat. Maybe it's chips, maybe it's cake. But as long as it's less than 840, it's a net positive, as in it's going to help you to lose weight.
Then you know that I like my men light, and I like them fit, and I love them Greek. They invented sex or something. Maybe the Indians did with the Kama Sutra. My history's hazy. I just know the Greeks love male-on-male action.
Man, that's a lot of male-on-male action discussion. This video is filled with so much homoerotic discussions. It's just, why? We're talking about Greek yogurt being light and fit. I mean, if you get my cookbook, you can turn these things into delicious recipes. For example, low-calorie cheesecakes. There's so many delicious things in the cookbook. I can't listen. You got to check it out. If you want to lose weight, get the friggin' cookbook. Watch this video, listen to what's being told. You're going to lose weight.
This is what we really came here for. If you don't have Carb Master milk, I feel bad for you, son.
And so, unfortunately, in Canada, I can't get that milk. It is an amazing milk. I can tell by the macros. But we do have Fairlife milk. We have one that's 14 grams of protein for 80 calories, or 18 grams of protein, 110 calories. This one has 11 grams of protein per 60 calories. And so, it's an amazing choice. And if you don't want to drink milk, perhaps you can have some almond milk, the low-calorie, unsweetened almond milk, and cashew milks and so on, between 35, perhaps 45 calories per cup. You get some healthy fats. You can put it in your cereal that you're going to have sparingly because you're going to probably end up eating the whole box. And so be careful with the cereals.
We got a new player in town. High protein dessert, protein pints, chocolate, 30 grams of complete protein per pint. Net carbs are going to look like about 50.
As that's one thing I miss about not going to the grocery store is trying out new things. Like he's found a 30-gram of protein ice cream. I likely would have tried that as well. You try out new things, but what you do is you don't buy the fattiest options like Ben & Jerry's, Haagen-Dazs. It's so high in calories. These lower calorie alternatives, they're very smart choices.
Halo Top was already good. They have this new thing called Mixins.
Halo Top, it sucks. I mean, if you like it, then hey, you won the jackpot because that is a great choice. But for me, Halo Top, it doesn't cut it. I'd rather make my homemade ice cream in the blender. I have so many recipes of that in the cookbook. So many better low-calorie ice creams. Remember back in the day with the ice cream, you put it over your head? You could still do that. It still works.
It's just like basically half of a Ben & Jerry's pint, but gives you, I think, 75% of the taste and texture. It's just amazing. Halo Top, I love your shit.
And so the ROA is high. It's got 75% of the taste for 50% of the calories. This is a worthwhile trade. It's not about being perfect. You can't have everything a 10 out of 10. But if it's an 8 out of 10 and it has half the calories, it's a win. This is how I made my cookbook.
I eat it all the time. Nobody pays me to do it. My butlers just bring it over and then I eat it. It's unbelievable. Every single Mixins flavor I've tried so far is great.
And one thing you may not be aware of is that when you go on a diet and your body fat goes down, everything tastes better. Like try getting down to 5% body fat. Plain tuna fish tastes amazing. It tastes like pizza. It's crazy. I can't begin to explain some of the crazy things that I eat. Putting low-calorie ketchup on my salad and thinking it tasted good. You're so lean that foods begin to have so much more flavor. I learned to like so many foods while dieting. When I was a kid, I was mostly eating like chicken nuggets and french fries and pizza. It was a horrendous diet. It was all sugar. It was horrible. But then I started bodybuilding, and while dieting, I discovered that everything tasted significantly better. And then that carried over when I was in my off season. And now that I've maintained perhaps 8% body fat year round, everything, it just tastes good. Now, if I bulked up and got to, for example, 20+% body fat, which I did once to try to break the world record in the bench press, foods didn't taste good anymore. I wanted to eat ice cream and jujubes and chocolate all the time. But once you get back on the diet, it takes a few months to get out of that craving the junk food. Once you get it out of your system, it gets easy again. Trust me.
Yeah, to answer the question of is this really what you eat? Yeah, it's typical off-season diet. I guess we have a lot of rice at home.
And so this is typically what he eats in his off-season dieting. It would be significantly different. He's already showed us. And when he's dieting for competition, the main difference I notice is he has a lot more cereal and Gatorade. Hey, I'm just saying, I watched the show, and if you want to watch that, of course you can watch that video. I went over his diet in detail. He has a lot of Gatorade and a lot of cereal. Now, although I don't feel it's the ideal diet for dieting, it is about calories in, calories out. Now that, in combination with the proper tan, you're going to look leaner than last time. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm, watch one of these 2 videos right now. And of course, you can get cookbooks, training books, the Circle Diet Book, coaching plans by me and my team. Don't forget to enter code Greg for 15% off. You can get the clothing line stuff as well. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Turk Builder Max is back in stock. And so until next time, I am out.